What's up, everybody, and welcome to Wildcard Sports. This is the NHL Champion Blueprint, what it takes to win the Stanley Cup this year. Teams that hit all four of these categories have the best chance of winning it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. I'm keeping you guys updated all season long, all the way up until playoffs. So here we go. You got to hit all four of these categories to have the best chance. If you hit 3 out of 4 categories, you have a pretty solid chance as well. I'll show you guys the NHL team tiers after this page right here that you see. So you got to be top 11 in even strength goal differential, top 12 in even strength save percentage, top 16 in shot attempt Corsi, top 14 in goals against. This is all even strength. All these categories are all even strength. So right off the bat, you see Avs hitting pretty much, Avs are hitting every category. Avs are, kind of suspected to win the whole thing. Then we got the Lightning in there too, hitting all these categories as well. So those are top teams we got to keep an eye on. You might notice, this happened last year too, and I think the year before. The Oilers aren't hitting these categories at all. You see the Oilers in one category, top 16, right here against top 16 shot attempt Corsi, and that's it. That's not good. So when we look at, you guys could, by the way, you guys pause this, screenshot it, whatever you want to do to see if your team is on this list. All right, we move on to the NHL tiers based off the blueprint. This is not based off my opinion. It's based off the blueprint alone. So here we go. Here's the tiers. There's 3 tiers. If you see your team in tier 1A, that is the best. You have the best chance to win the Stanley Cup. So we got the Avs, Lightning, and Capitals in there. Yes, the Capitals. They are hitting all 4 categories. We go back to the blueprint really quick. Capitals, 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 Capitals. So they are hitting every category. And I know as I'm filming this video, they're not in the playoffs as of now, but they're fighting for that wild card spot. So just keep your eye on the Capitals. I'm not saying it's guaranteed for them to win or anything like that, but just keep your eye on them. So tier 1B, these are teams hitting 3 out of 4 categories. So pretty much what I'm basically saying, what the blueprint is saying, as of now, if the playoffs were to start right now, these teams right here, one of those teams would win the Stanley Cup. It's almost guaranteed based off the blueprint. One of these teams. So yes, we don't see the Oilers in there. We see the Oilers in tier 3. And they're in tier 3 because they're only hitting one category. Teams that are hitting one category or 0 categories that are in the playoffs right now or are in the hunt are right here. So if you don't see your team on here at all, they're kind of not really in the hunt, but sure, things can change and they could go on some winning streaks or anything like that. So yeah, Sharks are fighting for a playoff spot, a wild card spot. Predators are fighting for a playoff spot. And Vegas Knights are solid right now. They're going to make the playoffs, but look, they're tier 3. They're only hitting one category. Teams you could kind of keep your eye on: Penguins, Sabres, Islanders, Wild, Kraken. Those are teams that are hitting 2 categories right now in the blueprint, 2 out of 4. So they could move up into tier 1 if they hit another category as the season goes on. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at what Vegas is saying. Vegas is saying, these are the odds. Vegas is saying the Avalanche are favored to win it all. We're not shocked by that. They've been kind of favored all year long. We've been keeping an eye on that. So Avalanche, Lightning, that follows the blueprint perfectly. Look, I mean, tier 1, tier 1A, Avalanche, Lightning. They're hitting all 4 categories. So as of now, I mean, I feel like Avs or Lightning are going to win it because they are hitting every single category. So we go back. Vegas thinks Hurricanes and Knights have a good chance. My blueprint says Knights don't have a chance at all. Hurricanes maybe, so they could be right on that. Oilers, they put them in there because, it is the Oilers at the end of the day. Oilers were a tier 3 team based off the blueprint last year. They made the Stanley Cup, and I told you guys they were going to lose against the Panthers, and we saw what happened. And then the year before that, I told you guys they're going to lose against the Panthers. A lot of people didn't believe me, and then they lost against the Panthers. So sure, the Oilers can still make the Stanley Cup. I'm not saying they can't do that. But if they're not hitting these categories right here, Oilers don't have a chance to win it. So here's some teams that I really like. I mean, based off the blueprint, we got Capitals. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but I mean, they are hitting every category, plus 4,000. Take a flyer on them, but they got to make the playoffs first, of course. What are other teams that we like? So I like Dallas a lot, plus 1,700. Love it. What other ones? I like Bruins too. So Bruins I do like because they are hitting 1, 2, 3. They don't have to hit that shot attempt Corsi. Like teams have won the Stanley Cup not hitting that category in the past. So I wouldn't be like worried about that if your team's not hitting this category, shot attempt Corsi. Because we got the Bruins not hitting that one, and then the Stars are not hitting that one. So I'm not too worried about that, and that's why I like them. So we got the Stars, and then let's look at the Bruins. Like Bruins are way down here, plus 15,000. Put a flyer on that. You put $5 on that, you could win $750. You know, might throw away $5 in that case, but still, I love it. So here, pause it, screenshot it, do what you want to do. This is not the end-all, be-all list right here, tiers, because obviously we have more of the season to go. So make sure to stay tuned, follow this channel, follow me right here. I'll keep you guys updated. I usually post a video every other week on the NHL, and then the opposite weeks I do NBA Blueprint because we got that honed in as well. And then when the MLB season starts up, we'll do an MLB Blueprint that is very, very, very accurate. So stay tuned for that. That blueprint predicted the Blue Jays-Dodgers World Series. So stay tuned for this one, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.